Welcome to the channel. Producing content for over half of a decade. Hold on to your butts. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Previously during the investigation, these puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenville. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
The body was found in the Greenvale Forest Park. That's west from here, and too far to walk.
A forest park?
It's the pride of the town. It has a beautiful trail leading to a viewing site over Velvet Falls.
That does sound fantastic. Show me the sights.
That may have to wait. We promised to be there by 1800 to interview the first witnesses to the crime scene.
Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to CyberDan Plays Deadly Premonition. We're right back into it, and just got to meet the coroner, Yusha. If that is his real name, I don't know, I might even be saying it improperly. So it wouldn't be far-fetched for me to have completely flubbed that up. Anyway, but we're gonna forget that now. We have our info. Well, we got to be a little bit acquainted with Anna, who is the recently deceased, and yeah, we're just gonna pick up some clues now.
Agent Morgan, if I could just give you a friendly warning.
Are you really upset about me taking over the case?
Yes. Answer is yes.
I have the authority approved by the FBI to assume command. I understand you don't like it, but you will follow my orders.
I'm not disputing FBI authority, but this is our town.
Ooh.
You won't get far alone, and you gain nothing by antagonizing me.
It's part of my personality. I just do things my way. I can take you off the case if you wish.
Stop it, you two. We need to solve this case, not bicker among ourselves.
I don't know if that's much bickering. That seemed to me like it was even like veiled threats back and forth between the two. Oh wait, that's right. Something about the car is it only goes very slowly unless you oh. It's weird. You have to hit a combination of buttons to go at a decent speed. I don't really understand it, but oh, we just abandoned them. My apologies, people. Oh dear.
If you're wandering off, then we'll go on ahead.
Oh,
We don't have time to mess around.
all right.
Okay, I'll meet up with you later.
Agent York, we only have until 1800 to talk with the witnesses to the crime scene, okay?
Oh. Wow, that was not unintentional, but okay. I guess I'll just meet them there. That was odd. Well, now that I know I can just drop people off, whether they like it or not, maybe I'll do that more often. I hate to do escort missions. That's even though this is kind of that would have been an unofficial kind of escort mission, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. Okay. Be cool. You have that? No.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
Ooh,
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material.
really?
Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad.
Oh,
Well, that
okay.
visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Hey, I love that one.
Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in 95. The 87-minute long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes.
Ooh.
But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never have a chance to see it.
I know, Zach.
Oh.
Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
Yeah.
We can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
Knowing York, or York, Zach, whatever, he's probably one to pirate it. So don't get cute with me, York. Anyway. Yeah, I asked in the last episode if anybody knew whether or not those would be, common. Those kind of, I guess you would call it just driving interrupts. But, yeah, I don't know. I really like that. And hopefully we get more trivia. I don't even know how accurate that would be about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, but I don't know. It's cool. It's really cool. And why did I just ram this hill? Oh, that was stupid. Let's see. I gotta go around there. It's quite a drive, but, that's fine. I don't think fast travel is a thing. Especially since we got a car right away that we're abusing to no end. This isn't one of those games where you could just, steal cars, is it? It doesn't seem like it would be much of a GTA kind of, title. Yeah, when I let go of one button, the siren goes off, so don't mind that. It's just me, trying to manage a car with technically 3 buttons being clicked at the same time. It's kind of goofy, it feels weird, but that's fine. Yeah, if I hit... It's funny, I'm hitting the left bumper to manage the speed, right trigger to accelerate, and if I let go of one and not the other, the siren starts going off. And if I hit just right trigger to accelerate, I go very, very slow. This is such a weird game, but I love it. Oh.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember that one, Zach?
Back in '83, directed by Douglas McCown. Right, it was filmed pretty cheap, but still it was pretty good. The monster design with the mouth crammed full of teeth, I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel?
Did
But
they?
I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. I wonder how the sequel turned out. The monster in that one responded to sound.
Wait, Zach. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors.
Ooh,
I think that one was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood.
you're on the
That
ball.
was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece.
It was.
Zach, that one had sequels like crazy. I remember there was a 4th one. I've only seen the first one, though.
I think there have been 5 or 6 at this point. I think the last one was actually the finale. But the first one is always going to be the best. And that was the only one with Kevin Bacon. So it's still a great movie. And, I probably am going to do a Brilliance of at some point. Thanks for reminding me, York. Maybe I'll fast track that one. I hope I get a lot more trivia moments. And a car that can manage roads. Okay. Alright, we're briskly making our way there. Let me check. Is there a larger map we can look at here? Yeah. Okay, can we zoom out? Yes, we can. Looks like it. Oh, wait, no. No, I don't think I did that right. Okay. Move. Oh. Well, Okay. Actually, that's not bad. We just go over here. Alright. Got a lot of loop-de-loops here, but, you know, I think we'll be fine. It's gonna be a long drive. Oh dear. Especially if I can't manage this vehicle. Oh man, this is rough. I don't know if there really are any checkpoints throughout this game. I kind of doubt it. It does seem like one of those titles that would just be a little bit too, in that niche area or a niche moment in time where, in between games being completely unforgiving in the early days of or late 80s, early 90s, and also being I guess it would just be on the cusp of games just becoming maybe too easy, or holding your hand a little bit too much, I should say. Not really too easy, but yeah, it seemed like this came out in either 2009 or 2010. I'll have to look it up and clarify, but I think it was just on that, just at the end of an era, you know? Oh man, that's rough. Oh yeah, we're running low on gas. I wonder, is there a place we can repair our car to? It's a 64% capacity at the moment. Don't know if that's gonna last, but we really need gas. That's for sure. Oh,
Tremors.
talk.
I think Fred Ward was in it.
Yeah,
You say
exactly.
Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. That one was back in 85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007. But
Really?
no sequels. A real shame. Do you remember the martial arts they used in that film? Called Sinanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all. Remo's master Chun ran across water, remember? And he loved soap operas. Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
Lot of film information stored in Mr. York's head. I love it. It's pretty amazing. And you know, I'm very happy that it's super frequent that we get those prompts, those talk prompts. I'm very that makes me very happy. I love hearing so much about the movie knowledge and everything. I wonder if he just keeps going though with movies, or if he moves on to other topics. Hard to say. But we have arrived. Oh dear. Come on. We'll slowly make our way in. Very slowly. Greenville Forest Park. Don't act like you've been waiting
Playing at. You tell us to come here, and you keep us waiting. Is this the way the FBI treats their own people?
Hello, George. I just had some things I had to do.
You really are pushing it, you know that?
I'm sorry if I upset you, but it was important stuff. To me, at least.
That isn't the issue here. We are in the middle of a homicide investigation.
He's not listening, George. I think we both know by now how little he thinks of other people's feelings.
I'll be more careful from now on. I promise.
You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear you over the music. Okay. That's an adjustment I might have to make in the near future.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York.
Now it's fine.
Please call me York. It's what everyone calls me.
And you are Jim Green?
That I am, son.
It's
I
Farmer
keep these
Vincent.
woods.
Or, yeah, okay, it is Jim Green.
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Well, I used to be a tree surgeon.
Tree surgeon.
And these two discovered the body.
Yes, my grandchildren, Isaac and Isaiah.
It's the creepy angel boy. The other creepy angel boy. Scary.
Zach, you see that? Twins. Just like in my dream.
Yeah, they scared me now then.
We gotta keep an eye on these two.
I'm sorry. Could we talk away from the boys? I want to help your investigation, but I don't want them to hear this.
Very well. Emily, please.
I'll just take them over there then.
Thank you.
Put
Hold
them
on.
out of their misery, please.
Don't do anything without asking me. These children were the first to witness the crime scene. I want to talk to them.
Come on, they're just kids. They have no idea what really happened to Anna.
You're
doesn't matter.
blocking them.
You agree with me, right, Zach?
How heartless. Do you ever think of other people's feelings, ever?
No.
Emily's right. That's stone cold. Even for the sake of investigation.
Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot, and they
Yep.
are here at our request as well. You could at
Indeed.
least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
I never joke about matters like this.
Yeah. Oh my god. What's with the
Don't worry. They aren't as fragile as you think.
really blatant movements there? Jarring movements. Oh dear. Oh no. Why are we first person here?
Isaac, Isaiah, tell me, what did you find here?
Anna, she was so pretty.
She had a red dress on.
Her hair was shining.
Bright gold hair.
There were lots of animals around her.
Squirrels, weasels, and a snake. A real snake.
We didn't know until then.
But we know now.
Anna was the fairy of the forest.
She was a goddess.
She smiled when she saw us.
She looked so happy.
That's right, Isaac. Isaiah. She was a fairy. A goddess.
Scared the crap out of
I'm
me.
sure she is playing with those animals even now.
Of course she is.
Yeah, of course.
Most useful
Oh.
information, boys. Well, Emily, you can take them now.
Throw him in the back of the car. We're taking him to the station. Oh.
Okay, Zach. This is where Anna's body was. And that means our unsub, our unknown subject, was here too.
I know what that meant.
What happened here?
Murder. There was a murder. By Farmer Vincent. More things we can't identify. But York can. Oh no, no. What the hell? Why can't we make out the audio, but everything else is all snowed out? You could have done that louder, York.
Zach, something is still missing. We need more clues.
We need a gun. Wait, we have one. We need another gun. Oh. We don the poncho. The FBI poncho. And, yeah. Okay, let's talk to George. Hi, George.
As you requested, we have permission to stay and look around as needed. But what are you planning on doing?
To examine the scene, of course. Basic Crime Investigation 101. We might uncover some further evidence.
My men have covered this already. I seriously doubt that there is anything else to find.
Well, then you and Emily can wait in the car if that's the case. But I'll take my time here.
Yeah, you do that, York. 1 second here. Make sure that works. Okay, cool. Gotta keep making sure that the audio is up to snuff. Oh. We can just sleep in this random shack, huh? Sure. Oh, that's right. We had to worry about the other gauges as well. Let's sleep for a few hours. Get some Z's. Yeah, don't break your spine. Alright. Ooh. What's this? Can we, something with this? Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. Open fire. Oh, wait, no. We have to back up a little bit. Okay, no. What? Okay, so we have to go over here, I suppose. Let's try this. Why can't we aim up? This is odd. That? No, no. Something is keeping me from aiming up. That's very strange. Okay. Okay, well maybe we can't aim up here for some odd reason. I thought that was a function that we had. Maybe I'm just going crazy here. Let's see. Maybe we could never have aimed up. That was just didn't occur to me before. I'm hoping to just knock this off the branch. I don't even know if that's supposed to be the case, but okay. So let's try hitting the branch with the pipe. No. Ah. Okay, missing piece of Pinheel's shoe. Ooh. Wonder if it's Anna's. Anna's. Whatever. Okay, that's concerning. You can make out some of the things on here. In all of the audio. Oh. So the murderer was wearing the stilettos. That's interesting. And they broke off over here, so... Alright, what's going on here? Exactly. Ah. Oh. It went over here for some reason. Anagram. Anagram. I get it. I'm not even sure if that's what the writers were going for. That's the scary part. They just thought of that unintentionally. Oh, what's this? Picture of a vest with holes. Huh. It's like somebody's back. Maybe it's their chest. What is that? Oh. No, it seems to be facing away. If that is a back, I really don't know. But it looked like flesh. Yeah. Looks like they have one of those forearm bands too. Not forearm, bicep bands. Okay. Starting to catch on here. A lot to discover. Zach, look, the depression on the grass. I think we have a clue. Grass. 2 bent pieces of grass. That seems like a long shot. Especially, like, since we're surrounded by grass. But let's see. Okay. Wait, that raincoat guy, the guy in the red jacket or red duster. Why was he there? Obviously, he wasn't wearing the stilettos, but I don't know. This is kind of strange. Anna's body was found hanging from this tree. Why did the murderer bother to hang a dead body? I wonder. Yeah, that is the $1 million dollar question. Yeah. Okay, so there's got to be another piece of evidence around here somewhere. Let's find it. Wait. Okay. Maybe it's over here. I see something back there. Pipe, go! Nice. Alright, what is this? Ah, can of pickles. That's the piece of evidence we were looking for. Pickles. Pipe, go! Okay. Let's see. Huh. Okay, that's a little strange. Maybe it's over here. Pipe, I choose you. It's nice that they pay me to break wood. That's the FBI for you, right? Oh, wow, that took a massive beating. Okay. So what the heck is over here? Oh. Okay, this one we can probably shoot. I'm guessing. Okay, aim precisely. Come on, York. Whoa! Okay, chip with rusted metal dust. Maybe that's what my bullet hit. I could be wrong, I guess. That's another piece of evidence.
I haven't seen one of these in a long time.
That's not what we were just looking at.
It's upside down. I guess this is meant to be an anti-peace sentiment then.
What?
These holes on the ground were made by high stiletto heels all around here. And this depression here, Agent Morgan? I see what happened here. He hung her
A murder.
and put on her shoes.
What?
He was really enjoying it. A sicko. And he knelt down. And disgusting.
Oh, you stepped in shit too?
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination.
That he does.
An interesting theory. Don't you think, Zach?
What was his name again? That Hollywood producer.
Does it matter?
That's right. Joel.
Oh, hi, Joel.
We really ought to introduce George to him, Zach.
What?
Profiling is a little different from writing a screenplay, though. An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact.
Ooh. Getting philosophical.
Let me enlighten you, George. The footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes. And they're different from Anna's shoes that we saw at the office.
Ooh.
Furthermore, there would be even more disgusting evidence if he did kneel and, well, do as you suggested.
That
If you want
is
proof,
true.
go ahead and try it for yourself. He knelt here for a reason other than simple perversion.
Maybe it was
Zach.
just perversion.
What was he doing in front of Anna?
Dancing. I'm guessing he was dancing. It would explain the broken heel. Oh. Oh. Okay. At that point, it looked like he was maybe worshiping her or something, but... Yeah, why... Is that Anna's voice? Because
Now I get it.
it doesn't make sense to me.
He was kneeling to pray in front of her.
No way.
Just like the twins said. She was a goddess.
Perceived goddess.
Our unknown subject offered prayers to Anna's body. Its bitten out tongue and massive body wound. Once dead Anna was transformed from an object of despite into one of worship. So who is Miss Stiletto Heels?
Kind of a long shot.
The steps are close coming up to the body, and then farther apart going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels is a third party here. She's not the murderer.
No?
No one runs away from an object of worship. She could be another victim who was with Anna. Or perhaps an accomplice who fled for some reason.
Could be really anything at this point.
She is also one who took whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
We're dealing with a lot of hypotheticals.
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason for that. She might know something about the man with the reversed peace mark, too.
We have a lot of possibilities going on
How
with
many
no
women wear high stiletto
concrete evidence
heels
so
in this
far.
town, do you think?
Oh, I should think most of them have at least one pair. I do too, before you ask.
I mean, we do have a lot of
Nobody would come
speculation,
all the
but
way out
you
here
know,
wearing them, except maybe one person.
really.
Don't keep me in the dark, then. Who might this elegant lady be?
Standing right in front of you.
Diane, the owner of the art gallery.
Okay, when he was raising his hand, I
She's
thought he
out
was going to
town
say,
for a big
me!
art auction. I heard she'll be coming back in a couple days.
Then we'll just have to give her a warm welcome home. A more immediate matter, then. Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore, with either a lot of metal or metal machinery or something like that.
The old lumber mill.
Ah. That music cue.
Then it's time to really get this show on the road. Could you guide me to this perfect setting for extravagant murder?
That would be a good idea. Let's do that. All right. We're going to get paid again, are we? Cleared. All right. Give us our money, FBI. Gosh, imagine the the taxes on this. It's insane. Yeah. Okay. So that was
The lumber
actually
mill is pretty far from here.
Oh.
If that's where she was killed, why would the killer go to all the trouble of carrying her all the way here?
I don't know yet. My profiling instincts tell me one thing is for sure, though. The unsub's personality is totally different before and after the crime. The unsub killed her in a brutal, horrifying way, and then displays powerful adoration after she's dead. Something close to love. That could well be the key to all this.
very well could.
I will say this, though, George. Profiling is a risky business. Of course, if the unsub planted those stiletto footprints himself, well then, everything I've just said falls apart. But there's no evidence that he left those stiletto footprints. I'm sure we have Miss Stiletto Heels to thank for those tracks. All I can do is deduce the unsub's feelings in light of the evidence, and carefully figure the unsub's MO, modus operandi, his way of thinking.
I think they know
It
what
usually
that is.
unveils something that a normal forensic analysis may overlook. That's my way of profiling. It's not for everyone, but it works for me.
Yay! I thought he was going to smile again. Weirdly. But yeah, that was actually a pretty quick chapter. But we're going to leave it off there. And, try to keep these episodes condensed into the chapters. I think it'd be easiest way for me to determine, cutoff points and... yeah, since we only went for about a half hour, I do feel like that is that's a fair compromise. So, anyway, that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been another episode of CyberDan Plays Deadly Premonition. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.